It's time for another tale from the glass-guarded world. Ashley plays Terra Dane, the human fighter. Josh is Zartok, the tiefling wizard. And Gaston, the rogue and bard. Jessica is Coral Petrichor, the Genasi druid. And Mama Sass, the half-orc bard and barbarian. And Chris plays Aster Fortuna, rogue and bard extraordinaire. The Glass Guardians have decided to answer the call of the far-off one, the god of magic. She has summoned Zartok to her home in the swamps of Ozdazam. Of course, getting to her home isn't going to be easy. They've stumbled upon a dangerous ooze known as an Obelix. It impersonated two adventurers in order to get close to the party, so that it can consume their minds. We now return to the heroes as they fight for survival among the rotten plants and foul water that surround the crone's home.
44 points of damage.
I would call that a lot.
And you must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oof. It's a 7.
You fall prone. All right, so Terra falls prone as this pseudopod, this pinkish-purplish pseudopod, whips out of the creature and knocks Terra down.
I don't have Indomitable because that takes a long rest, so.
Aster, it is not your turn because you're surprised. Coral is surprised. I can't really do a legendary action if you don't take your turn. So it is this creature's turn. So what is it going to do as its main action? It's got Terra on the ground. Oh, it gets 2 attacks. Okay, we'll do that. All right, so it's going to take 1 attack on Terra, who's on the ground, and it's going to take another attack on Zartok. So first, Terra. Oh, no, that's going to miss. 14.
Miss.
And then Zartok.
It has advantage, right?
Oh, it does have advantage on her. Oh, but that's still a 20, which is a miss.
It is.
Sorry, Terra.
Nice.
All right, and then Zartok, an 18 to hit.
That hits. What is hitting me? Is it...
A pseudopod is reaching out from the middle of this halfling next to you.
Oh, so they're both these weird things. Okay. Cool.
All right. That is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And then you also take 3 points of psychic damage as this incredible pain racks your body when this pseudopod touches you. And that is the creature's turn. And that brings us to Zartok. What do you want to do?
Oh, man. My turn. Oh, this is the surprise.
This is the surprise round.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm getting grabbed by weird stuff. That's not good. I don't like these guys. They suck.
Brains, probably.
I don't know what they're good at. I'm just gonna move away and take an attack of opportunity for an opportunity attack.
You could disengage.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
I mean, it depends on whether you want to attack as well. So,
yeah, I'll go there, and that'll be his turn, I guess.
okay, so you disengage.
So Zartok disengages and moves away and runs on a log away from them.
Zartok has moved. He's pretty sure out of their range. They have long tentacles, but not that long. Now the creature takes a legendary action. It will attempt to, let's see, who else is near it? It's going to try to, it could reach Aster. Oh, no, it can't reach Aster. That's okay, it can move. All right, so the creature, one of these moves a little closer to, it's going to trigger an attack of opportunity if it moves away. That's okay. It's going to trigger an attack of opportunity and move away from Terra.
With the legendary action, it can move?
Oh, you're right. It can't move with a legendary action. You're right, Aster. So, no, it can't do that. So it just has to choose one of its choices here. Then it will cast Mind Sliver for its legendary action.
Gross.
And so, Aster, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Nope, 7.
All right. It's just a cantrip. All right, you take 8 points of psychic damage. And that's its legendary action. And now we're back to the top of the order. Terra, it is your turn again.
Okay. How does the guy look? Even though he has like a thing burst out of his chest, does he look injured?
No, as far as you can tell, you haven't. I mean, you have definitely hurt this thing. You can tell by the way it reacts. And it does react weird when you swing your war pick through it. It doesn't act like a creature made of flesh and bone. It acts more like an ooze.
Oh, very weird.
But as far as you can tell, there's no visible sign of damage.
There's definitely going to stand up, step one. And then she liked that trip attack, so she's going to try and do a trip attack on him.
Okay.
So he has to make a strength saving throw, DC 17, and it's a 30 to hit.
You did hit it, but it made its saving throw.
Okay. Well, let's see. That's 18 damage from the trip attack.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And since that failed, she's just going to make a regular attack after that.
Okay.
This one's only a 15.
15 is a miss.
Okay.
The creature makes a weak effort to dodge out of the way, and it just manages it, just barely. It's a time for a legendary action. It regained its actions on its turn.
Actually,
It used one
can
after
I also second wind?
Yes, you can second wind. That's a bonus action?
It is.
All right. That triggers its reaction.
Okay. Do I get to do
you
it first?
use your bonus action. It uses a reaction. And it attempts to hit you with a pseudopod. Let's see if it can succeed. No, it misses.
Okay.
Lucky you. It tried to hit you with a pseudopod, but as you used your bonus action, but it missed.
All right. I got 18
All right,
back.
so you do your second wind. You get how much?
18.
18. Wow.
Yeah, my second wind's a D10.
Wow, that's great.
Plus 10.
And wow. Okay, and that means its legendary action takes place after Terra, and it is going to. I'll do a pseudopod trip again. This time, let's see, it's got a 10-foot reach. Yeah, it's going to try to pseudopod trip Aster. So it got a total of 19 to hit. Is that a hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And no, I'm sorry, 20 to hit, non-natural.
Wait,
So it does manage to hit you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, yeah. 18 plus 7. 25.
All right, so you do not fall prone, but you do take 25 points of damage.
Oh, my God. Oof. I'm ready.
So Aster manages to evade it enough not to fall down, but he does take a solid hit from this tentacle that lashes out from the halfling.
Okay. All right.
And that means it is now Aster's turn.
I'm going to go, and then touch my head and my body. It all hurts. I'm going to be like, this is why we were supposed to hold person. And then I back up one, so I'm out of its tentacle reach.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast that 4th level shatter on both of them.
Oh, okay. And they need to make a Constitution saving throw? What kind of saving throw is that?
Constitution 18.
Constitution 18. That is a failure.
Nice.
On both of them? Oh, interesting.
This is one creature.
Oh. I feel like it has its mandibles in both of these people. All right.
Is it? Can we tell it's all one? Is it clear
I'm just
now?
telling you that mechanically. That's why I'm
okay.
only rolling once.
Okay, gotcha.
We don't know.
What do we know? We know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know nothing, Glass Guardian. I think Chris is excited about his die roll, but I'm not sure.
32 damage to...
Oh,
Whoa.
my goodness. Wow.
Good.
And that is Aster's turn. Anything else you want to... There's nothing else you can do, right?
You can do a bonus, but I don't know that it did the thing based on a bonus, correct?
Yeah, you can do a bonus action.
Yeah, I don't know.
No wonder why Mike was so confused about the combined levels thing.
Right? That is a weird question in this case.
I'm gonna...
What I ended up doing is what the levels of the people it killed were. The people it was impersonating had a combined had 11 combined levels.
So I'll look at Terra and I'll go with my bonus action. You know, when it whips you, you whip it good. I don't know.
Da-da-da-da. Crack that whip.
Aster, as you try to do that,
Yeah, I know.
as you use a bonus action,
Yep.
a pseudopod whips out at you.
It's already used its reaction, right? Because it
Did
used
it do it
against
this turn?
Zartok.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It used it on Terra,
Oh,
actually.
okay. Yeah. Somebody.
Yeah, use it on Terra.
Yes.
So it can't take another. It can't take another reaction. You're right. I forgot that it gone. Terra had gone and used her second wind after it went, so it hasn't regained its reaction yet. Right. So yes, you use your bonus action to inspire Terra, and now it's Coral's turn. Coral, what do you want to do?
How is this creature looking? Like, it's a weird creature, but do I have any idea of how damaged it is already?
it is impossible to tell. Unless you have an ability that lets you tell, it is impossible to tell how this thing is doing.
I do not.
Doesn't it just look like two people with weird pods coming out of them?
Yeah, with tentacles that have flopped out of them, and as Terra's war pick swings through them, it's like it's swinging through a person made of jelly. And as soon as your war pick goes through it, it just reforms.
Okay, I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality on myself, which is an action. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to turn into a water elemental again.
Ooh.
And I'm going to run over here and... so I'm large now, but I don't hit both of them at once. I would like to hit...
Let me make you large.
Yeah.
There we go. So there's large coral.
Okay. And I'm going to move...
Sure.
There. I don't know if the dead body is part of this, but I'm going to hang out
It's just a dead body.
Okay. Regardless. It's in me now as well.
Okay.
I can't whelm it because I already used my action. So I'm just kind of... It's just kind of there.
Now the Oblex gets to go, and Coral, Terra, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah, we're good at these. 14.
Oh, that did not pass.
I love hearing that.
Okay, so this is a weird ability. I'm going to roll this damage with a computer roller because I don't want to do this by hand.
Ruh-roh.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Scoop.
I hate hearing this.
All right, first, the damage. You take 54 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
I am incredibly low.
As a tentacle reaches out and slaps you, and suddenly you sort of forget what you're doing, and you have been memory drained. You must now subtract a d4 from any ability check or attack roll you make until you get this condition removed.
A d4 from any attack or ability?
Yep, attack or ability check that you make until you get this condition removed. Furthermore, you know that the Oblex knows what you know. The Oblex has learned something from you. All right, 54 points of psychic damage. That is all the Oblex can do.
That's all? That's all it can do?
That's it. That's its turn. And that means it is Zartok's turn. Zartok, what do you want to do? Terra looks a little stunned. Not mechanically. She's fine, but she looks a little dazed.
I don't know. I can't fireball it, right? I could only fireball one of them.
I think what you do to one affects both. So yes, you fireball one, it affects them both.
Yeah, but I don't know that I know that yet, and you're in it, so.
No, that's fair. You would be trying to hit them both, I guess.
Trying to role play it. I guess Zartok would, at this point, think they're still two like weird people, rather than one creature. I don't think this spell will be effective, but we'll try it. He'll try Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. He'll cast it on the ranger because he doesn't.
Okay.
So
that's a cool idea.
16 strength check.
Failed.
Okay, it is grappled.
Okay.
What does this do? Oh, restrained. He's restrained.
All right, so that one to the west is restrained. The Elven Ranger figure that's next to Coral the Elemental and next to Terra is now restrained. So I'll just say that basically that one can't make melee attacks. At least it can't move anywhere. What does it take damage or anything?
It does. We got to go back to rolling up. It takes 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. So as you squeeze this thing with Maximilian's Earthen Grasp between the fingers of this earthen hand, you can see this ooze squeezing out between the fingers.
Oh, cool. All right, that's Zartok's turn.
What does restrained do?
Speed's 0. Attack rolls against creature have advantage. Creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. And disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Okay. So, yeah. So if anyone wants to attack the ranger part, you'll have advantage on that. At the end of Zartok's turn, a legendary action takes place. It is going to... Oh, yeah. This is fun. Let's do that. So suddenly, both the figures disappear, and they appear on either side of Zartok.
That's not nice.
Ugh.
And furthermore, next to Zartok, an enormous ooze appears.
Oh my god!
As they misty step next to Zartok. And that's their legendary action.
For the viewers, this is terrifying looking.
Zartok is alone on a log, surrounded by this ooze creature. And that is the legendary action. Tara, it is your turn.
So what? Do I know that I'm attacking this thing, or what?
Yeah,
have I
you know what you're
forgotten?
doing.
Okay.
No, you know what you're doing. You're just a little bit dazed, and you have a minus 1d4 to your attacks and ability checks.
Okay.
Dazed and confused.
Tara is incredibly, incredibly hurt, so she is going to get her potion of superior healing and take it.
Okay.
I don't remember how much healing that does.
Superior is
8d4 plus 8.
I think it's 8d4 plus 8. Yeah.
8d4 plus 8. Okay, I'm just gonna roll that on D&D Beyond.
That is the end of Tara's turn.
Hold on. Okay, 23 plus 8.
Okay, 31 hit points back.
And
anything else you want to do?
Let me see if there's anything else I can do. Because that's an action, so that's it.
Okay. That means the creature takes a legendary action. It is going to try to hit Zartok with the pseudopod. Oh, that's only 15.
That misses.
Oh, it misses you. Dang it. And that means it is Aster's turn. Aster, what do you want to do?
Well, this is unfortunate. I will
Aster,
walk up
I'll
to...
give you a little bit of more information, and Coral, you can see this too.
Oh.
Zartok's maybe a little too busy to notice, but you can see that there are tendrils of slime running from these humanoid figures down into the swamp, into the water, where this giant mound of ooze is protruding from the water.
I see. Okay, well, this is not where we want to be. So I walk up to our friend.
You're standing on top of one of the ooze creatures.
Oh, no.
There you go. That's better. You walk up to this ranger figure.
So I can't reach... Well, hold on. I can't reach Zartok? I can't put
No,
my...
you can't get to Zartok. There's one of these ranger figures in the way.
Darn it.
Unless you want to jump in the water.
You have advantage on attacking the ranger one.
I know, but I wanted to save...
What?
Do you?
Would he still,
Because
though?
I think it just misty stepped out of your earthen grasp.
Why?
Oh, so this doesn't have advantage?
I don't know. Does the earthen grasp go? Does an effect go with you when you
it's
misty step?
restrained for the spell's duration. Now I don't. I think it's your call if it teleports.
I
away.
think you could move it back to him again if you wanted to, but
Okay,
I
that's
think
all-
he's out
that's
of it
what we'll do.
now.
I think he's out of it.
Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah, no advantage, but you can attack.
No advantage? Man, this sucks. I want to help Zartok. Do I attack it or do I help Zartok? all right. How's Tara looking?
Still quite awful, but better.
Better like, not about to die better?
I mean, if she took another hit like that, then she would be down again. But I mean, that was a pretty intense hit.
Huh. Well, I will...
It was a crit of like 50 something. Yeah.
I'm 10 feet away from it.
Yes.
God, Jesus. Well, I see on a lot. Can I jump on the water?
You can jump in the water. You don't know how deep it is, though.
I'm going to swim.
Okay.
Try to swim. Going to go
All right.
around in the water, swimming.
You swim around to Zartok.
And then I'm going to touch his foot.
Okay.
And I'm going to go, do you trust me?
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Dimension Door.
Ah, all right. So you swim around to Zartok and Dimension Door.
And we're going
Very cool.
to get the heck out of Dodge. Thank you, Papa Gaston.
Where are you going?
I'll move my guy and then Zartok can follow me.
Yep.
I'm going to move us right out of Dodge. Right over here.
Okay. So Aster and Zartok disappear and appear back by the tree on the island where they first saw these people, leaving this creature and its two puppets with nothing to hit. Is that your turn?
Well, I still have a bonus, and that was
Okay.
from my cape, so could I still use a spell as a bonus?
That's your. You could use a.
Because it came from the cape.
Yeah, if you have a bonus action spell, you can do that because the cape is an action.
I got hit pretty hard, so I'll do second level healing word,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
The creature takes a legendary action. That's its third one, right? Yeah, it's its third one. And so it won't have any more this round. It'll do another mind sliver. let's say Zartok make a wisdom saving throw.
Come on! 17.
You fail.
Wow.
You take 8 points of damage. Psychic damage. Not bad. That means it is Coral's turn.
Bonus action, 2d6 healing to Terra. That's a measly 4.
Thank you.
Wait, can you use healing when you're transformed?
I've got Aura Vitality cast on myself.
It stays.
I cast it before I transformed, so it's just a concentration spell at that point.
Got it.
I'm going to just move forward to one of the pseudopod guys.
Okay.
And I am going to whelm. DC 15 strength save.
Made it.
Okay. It gets knocked out of my area, and that's all that happens.
That means it is the Oblex's turn. No legendary action. The Oblex gets to go, and it will... It's got Coral right there. Make a wisdom saving throw. You'll probably pass.
No, I'm not wise in this form.
Oh.
You don't use your stats as a druid?
I don't know. Like, there's some stuff, like, I can use my
Is this like wild shape, though?
Yeah,
proficiency instead of theirs. I don't know.
I think you get to keep your intelligence when you're wild shaped.
Yeah.
Like in wisdom.
I'm just wondering because it's not polymorph, so you don't.
It's not like I definitely cannot use my body stats, strength, dex, con.
Oh.
But you wouldn't want to. That's the purpose of.
Yeah. I mean.
Anyway.
I don't know. I don't know at this point, so
it would be worth looking up.
Yeah, I think it's worth
I rolled pretty well, but it's not a bad idea in general. The wording is less than clear.
No, it says your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, intelligence, charisma, and wisdom scores. You retain all of your skill and saving throw proficiencies in addition to gaining those of the creature.
So I would say you pick whichever's better and for your wisdom save. So
that's a 27 then.
All right. Yeah, you saved.
Thanks.
Huzzah.
Yep. So nothing happens. You take no damage. And the creature will also move. So
stop it.
All right, so it's going to move there. And it just leaves little slimy tendrils attaching it to its other bits.
God, at least move out of my range, buddy. Come on.
And that is the Oblex's turn. Zartok, it's your turn.
Let's have the Earthen Grasp hand try to restrain again. So that's a DC 16.
Okay. DC 16 strength. Failed.
Wow.
You grabbed. You're grabbing one of these little figures?
I guess.
Okay, you can grab the one next to Coral, I guess, so she might be able to hit it. All right, so it's restrained. Attacks on it have advantage.
All right, that's 12 damage.
12 damage.
And
all right.
Then he will move back a little bit. So Zartok was teleported by Aster. He doesn't want to move too far, but he wants to stay away from the big slimy thing, and I'll just fireball the big ooze thing. And hopefully that's
okay. You
good.
Fireball the main mass. It makes a dexterity saving throw.
Of 16, yes.
Oh, I think I made it.
Here's a question.
Yes.
Probably the answer is no. So
is it restrained?
Yeah, because Zartok restrained part of it, and restrain gives it disadvantage on dex saves.
But I'm not going to restrain the whole thing.
Okay, that was what I thought the answer was going to be, but I wanted to ask.
Yeah, however, you do notice, although it did manage to mostly dive out of the way, when you hit it with this fireball, all three of the instances of this one entity all screech with a horrendous noise. You can hear this horrible screeching noise coming from the halfling shape, the elf shape, and also this big purplish reddish blob that has oozed onto the land. They all scream as if they're in great pain. What's the damage?
I'm trying to figure that out. I don't think it's D&D Beyond's fault. I think Mike. Do you host the D&D Beyond? How does that work when you have the thing open?
No, there we go. Now
it's
Foundry is hosted.
All right, that's 28 damage, so 14 save.
14 damage. All right. And you notice after doing that the creature is now moving more slowly.
Oh, okay.
However, it does take a legendary action at the end of your turn. And it is going to... Let's see. Not real sure about this water elemental here. But it is pretty confident. Oh, you know what? Nah, I think Terra is too tempting a target. Yeah, it's going to try to hit Terra. Let's see. That is a total of 22.
That just hits.
Okay. And so that is... Oh, that was a terrible roll.
Good.
16 points of damage. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, it was terrible. It's a 9.
You fall prone. It's Terra's turn. Terra, what do you want to do?
Just stand up.
Okay, Terra stands up.
So, hold on. I healed 16 damage. Let me go reverse that, because that's clearly damage, and then we'll do 16 damage, because I had way too much HP. Ugh, that looks more correct, but it's awful. Terra is incredibly hurt. However, she is going to step up to this ooze thing and attack it.
Okay.
Because she's Terra. Sorry, I have to do a lot of math now because someone took some subtractions to it. So I have a 7 plus 12, that's 19, minus 3, so it's 16 to hit for the first hit.
16 hits.
Okay.
16 hits, just barely.
Okay, and can you trip an ooze?
It is actually immune to falling prone.
Okay.
Episode title.
Yeah, that's rough. So I'm going to distracting strike it or attempt to. Yeah, actually, it's just just works. That means the next attack roll against this target by someone other than me has an advantage if it's made before the start of my next turn. So.
All right. Does it have to roll anything?
No. It just happens.
Great. And your second attack?
That is. Well, let me do the damage for this one.
Oh yeah, sure.
It is 15 plus 8, 23.
Wow.
And
your next...
then my next attack, I really like hitting it a lot. So I'm also going to try and it's gonna pass this one. Obviously, it's gonna be a menacing attack though.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and make it scared of me, but it has to make a wisdom saving throw. But let me see if I pass it first. Ooh, I might not get this one. This is a 12 to hit, so I guess I won't use the superiority die.
No, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
So at the end of Terra's turn, it's going to take a legendary action, and it Misty Steps.
Darn it.
Stop running away from me!
What's up?
Oh no.
Oh, it takes this ooze thing with it?
All three of them, they're all connected, and they all just sort of disappear and reappear over here. I guess these would be more like there. Okay, so it Misty Steps and appears next to Zartok, who's trying to hide on the far side of the island. And that's the end of its legendary action. And that brings us to Aster. Aster, what do you want to do?
Well, it gets a advantage on an attack.
Yes, it does.
Was that a spell, Mike, that I could counterspell, or is it an ability?
That's a legendary action spell-like ability.
Okay.
I'm going to pull out my whip. I'm going to whip it good.
Okay. You have to move closer, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Aster moves 10 feet closer.
Yeah, because I can hit with a 10-foot reach, right?
That's right. Your whip has 10 feet of reach.
So I'm going to try to hit it with advantage. Natural 20.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Guys, you're so mean to my monsters.
Thank you, Tara.
This
I wouldn't have
monster
gotten.
is so mean to us.
I wouldn't have done that without your roll.
Good, I'm glad. I'm glad it helped.
Sneak attack plus a defensive flourish.
Oh, no. Some complicated calculations going on over here.
20 damage? Oh wait, it's that's not with the 20. What do I do with the 20?
You roll all the dice twice.
Even my sneak attack, all of it?
Even your sneak attack.
Oh my god.
That's nice. That's helpful.
Where does Chris go when he rolls dice? Disappears.
35 damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It's hard to tell what kind of shape this thing is in, but you're pretty sure that it is not long for this world at this point.
And that was
It is in very bad shape.
Well, I guess I'd take the first roll, so 5. So I get +5 to my AC.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing again. Or whip again.
Okay. If you have to.
I don't think this hits. 7 + 8?
15
Yeah.
is a miss.
Okay. Darn it. You lucky punk. And then I'm going to move away because I have mobile and it can't take opportunity attacks.
All right.
Can you move me back 20 feet?
Sure.
There we go. That's
Okay.
good.
All right. And that means, let's see, it's taken 1, 2. It hasn't taken a third legendary action yet. Yeah, I'll take a third legendary action. Oh, was your second attack, you get a second attack or was it a bonus action?
No, second attack.
Okay, great. It'll try to hit Zartok. Why not?
My AC is 21. Just for the record.
Yeah, but it's not trying to hit you.
No, I know.
26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Zartok. Josh's voice.
I rolled terribly. That is only 16 points of damage. Make a dexterity saving throw.
20.
20?
Yep.
All right, you avoid falling prone. But you do take that psychic damage. How's Zartok looking?
I don't know. He's always hurt nowadays. It's kind of
Okay.
just his
Poor
look.
Zartok. Coral, it's your turn.
Okay, bonus action, Coral drops her very ineffective wild shape and then moves forward.
Okay.
And then at 5th level
Oh, no.
is going to cast Moonbeam.
Oh, no.
You can cast spells now in your shape?
I dropped
No,
it.
she dropped
I
it.
dropped
Oh.
it just now. The answer is no, not yet. That's
God,
like a level
that's-
20 thing.
Which
Oh,
would look really
that's
cool.
amazing
She's
if
like
you
a
can do
giant
that.
water thing and it all kind of like condenses back down into her body.
Kind of sloshes off and I'm
Neat.
just standing there.
That's so legit.
Oh, that's cool too.
I need a DC 16 Constitution save.
Oh, I got it.
If it is a shape changer, it rolls with disadvantage.
Oh,
I don't know how this would be classified.
I don't know if it's classified as an ooze, but I don't know if it also counts as a shape changer. Well, I got it both times. I rolled with disadvantage. I got a 25 and a 23.
Okay, so it's going to take half damage.
Okay.
30 total, 15 halved. It's radiant damage.
Okay, so the creature begins sort of softening and oozing into the swamp. It's not dead yet, but it is very nearly dead. It's almost finished.
And that moonbeam stays there.
Oh, no.
5 foot beam of light shining down on it.
Okay. It is going to dispense with its two little figures that it's been producing. The two little simulations of people. They just collapse into ooze into the ground.
Wait a second, Mike. I think I've done that wrong, as I have done so many times before. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn. It has not taken that damage yet.
Okay, how much damage was that? Do you remember?
15.
Okay.
Yeah. It's when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts
All right.
its turn there. So it will take it on its turn.
All right, it's going to try one more of these things on Zartok to see if it can give itself a bit of an advantage.
Are we on a
sorry, go
legendary action or are we on its turn? Sorry.
We're on its actual turn.
Then it has taken that 15
now it
damage.
takes the damage.
Yes.
Okay, right. All right.
Sorry, I always forget that part.
It feels that burning, and then it tries to step out of the area where the moonbeam is. It's not going to really do it any good. Zartok, make a wisdom saving throw.
18.
18 is not enough.
Wow. Bummer.
Oh boy, here it comes. All right. So Zartok takes 50 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And you are also affected by this memory eating, this memory draining, which means you take a -4 on your ability checks and attack rolls.
That's all right. I'm down anyway.
Oh, you're unconscious? All right, so Zartok is down, and it sort of reaches out a tendril and wraps it around Zartok.
Yep.
Oh, no.
It is now Terra's... no, it's Zartok's turn. Zartok, make a death saving throw.
Save.
All right, you have one success. Terra, it's your turn.
Tara is going to run up to the ooze.
Okay, Terra runs up to the ooze.
Great. She is going to attack the ooze.
All right, you attack the ooze.
How does this work? I got a natural 20, but I have a -2.
It's still a natural 20.
Okay, great. She just critted.
Tara, you sever these tentacles wrapped around Zartok, and the ooze just collapses into the swamp.
Yay!
Any amount of damage you do is enough to kill this thing at this point. So it disappears as the ooze just loses all coherence and slides down off this little island and into the water.
Coral runs over to... Are we in initiative order, or can I...
You're out of combat.
Okay, Coral runs over to Zartok and is going to cast Cure Wounds at a level... Actually, scratch that. I'm going to go ahead and, at 5th level, cast Mass Cure Wounds, so everybody gets healed.
Okay.
That is 18 HP to everybody.
I don't know if this works, Mike, because I don't think you have this book, so maybe we can't do it. But
What's that?
Based on the new rules for bards, Bardic Inspiration, when someone has Bardic Inspiration and uses it for healing, it has a bonus effect.
You could add that to your healing if you want to. If that's in one of the books, that's fine with me.
Okay, well, I didn't do it now because she used it
Okay.
already. But,
Which book?
but the cauldron, I think.
Tasha's Cauldron.
Technically, your turn would have come up before mine, so...
And don't forget you have the Aura of Vitality up. You could
No,
always
that's
use that.
long gone. That went with the moonbeam.
Oh, okay. You each get 3,750 experience points.
3,750?
3,750. Guys, that was an incredibly powerful, dangerous monster. And I know you probably felt like that was a tough fight, but really, you kind of just carved through it like it was nothing.
But that's only because we got 2 crits.
Yeah, I mean, the crits helped.
Does memory drain last continuing?
That effect continues.
Fun.
You are still memory drained. You and Zartok both are memory drained until you have some sort of treatment for it.
And
Make an Arcana check, Zartok, but of course, subtract 1d6.
can I do it
Can
too?
I roll something as well? Well, I...
Roll an Arcana check.
19.
19. Zartok, what'd you get?
18.
Yeah, so you both know that you need either a greater restoration or a heal spell, or to finish a short or long rest.
Oh, okay.
I can fix you guys in the morning, but I think it'll take care of itself by then, so...
If you're letting me do the Bardic Inspiration thing, you can roll the Bardic Inspiration die and add that total to your healing.
Mike, is that all right?
I mean, if it's in Tasha's Cauldron, it's fine with me.
I think it's in Tasha's. It's in one of them.
Everybody gets an additional 7 HP. Also, Mama Sass leveled up with that.
That's the magical inspiration.
Yes. Magical Inspiration.
Oh, no, she didn't. Did I do math wrong?
I think Gaston leveled up. So she should be close at least.
At second level. So you've selected that ability, I guess?
If you're letting me do that,
I think it's an ability you have to select. Optional class features.
Yeah, it's a feature. If you let me add that class feature, it's to make Inspiration more versatile.
Unlike the features in the player's handbook, you don't gain these here automatically. Consult with your DM. Yeah, I mean, it's okay with me. I mean, yeah, I'm okay with that. If you want to add that to your healing, that's fine. Okay.
Tara has leveled up, although she needs a long rest.
Yes, in a safe place.
Mama Sass is not. My math is wrong.
Oh, okay. How's everybody doing on level? How close is everyone?
At one point, Tara was at 5 hit points.
Wow.
But now she's okay. She's over half.
Whoa.
How's everyone doing on experience? How close to a level is everyone?
I need 10,000.
14,000.
And how close is Zartok?
Zartok's about halfway through level 10. Needs another 10,000 experience to get to 11.
Okay. You've defeated this weird monster and its weird simulacrums.
Ooh.
What do you want to do?
I knew that was a bad idea. We shouldn't mess with this stuff. We get hurt and it endangers our mission, and we should just stop it with this stuff.
But we're heroes, Coral.
Girl, you are always wanting to save people. We wanted to save people. We didn't know they weren't people. There was no way to know that.
Well, look where it got us. Busted up our ship, and then you almost died.
It didn't bust up our ship.
Not these, but the other the slavers did. They busted up our ship, and then you almost died.
Wait, so now you don't want to fix slavery?
We got bigger things to do.
Now listen to Coral.
Wait,
Hey.
what?
What's on this this dead wizard? Does it have a spell book or something cool?
Yeah, so you want to look over the body and search the area.
Sure.
Yeah. Sorry, Jessica, to bust up your
No, I like loot.
your role play. Because so if Zartok it finds a spell book or something cool on the wizard, he would lift it up and just say worth it. And then
Yeah, the wizard does have a spell book.
okay, so that's what he does in response.
And a potion of healing. Just a regular potion of healing.
So I'll use Zartok.
Tara goes, see? Zartok agrees.
Make perception checks as you search the area.
All of us are just Zartok.
Anyone who wants to search,
Oh, that's low for me. 15.
default to your passive.
Oh, 18.
20.
16.
All right, Zartok.
Yeah.
You catch under a log to the north. Zartok catches sight of some bodies.
Oh,
Is that the Elven Ranger and the Halfling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go scope them out. See if they got anything. Maybe a rapier?
we're so callous now. It's just like, oh, dead bodies. It finally happened.
I mean,
the murder hoboing has
Who are we
begun.
going to give it the things to? We don't know their next of kin.
Well, this is unfortunate that I think we did the right thing, Coral.
Oh, Mike,
Yes.
-2 on that perception check. 18.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, we didn't see him then, did we? Because I had an 18 as
No.
well.
Yeah. You don't see them.
Okay.
It's not a D6. It's just a -2.
D4.
Oh, it's a
Minus a
D4.
D4.
Let me roll a D4. Sorry. Let's see. Well, I got exactly a 20. So if it's not a 19, yeah, even lower. 17.
Yeah, you don't find them.
Bummer.
But you do find a spell book, and you find a potion of healing.
I need to take a break. Let's go back to the ship.
Yeah.
I'm pro going back to the ship now.
So next time, Tara,
Okay.
next time we, carefully hold person and interrogate.
Well, it
But-
wouldn't have worked.
Hey, I know, but maybe I would have been more cautious. It's also my fault, darn it. I should be more insightful. I should be trying to be careful.
Or we just walk around them.
I'm not going to just stop trying to
No,
help people.
we're heroes, Coral.
Yeah.
We're trying to help the whole world. Remember? Everything's hot. We're all going to die. We're trying to work on that.
Coral, I don't know how old you are, but I'm going to pull out this card. We took a detour to help you with your slavers.
Yeah, that was a bad idea, too. You shouldn't have done that neither.
So, we are heroes. Sometimes we have to make tough choices.
Yes, we should make tough choices in the defense of the world.
I get that, but we're also a team, and she's our captain.
I'm following along. I'm just saying this was a bad idea.
Well, we survived. We did that together, and we'll continue doing it together.
And honestly, I think we were going to have to fight that thing anyway because, the Crone's cabin.
Maybe.
If it lurks around the Crone's cabin and we're going to the Crone's cabin, presumably we are, it was going to happen one way or another, Coral.
Maybe, but you don't know that for sure.
I'm going to say I do.
Now that I think about it, we were looking for the crone. It seems like everything that just happened was this thing trying to entice us to come to it. Maybe it already knew we were in the area. It was just trying to lure us in.
Well, it had to have known we were in the area. Otherwise, it
Yeah.
wouldn't have had that fake conversation in front of you.
That's what I mean. So even if we went towards the crone and not engaged, it would have probably tracked us and maybe got the surprise on us that way anyway. Regardless, I do get what you're saying, Coral, and we'll keep that in mind when we make decisions in the future.
You head back to the ship.
Bickering on the way.
Nothing exciting happens on the way. Yeah, arguing the whole way. And you get back to the ship, and
The ship's gone. They're all dead.
no, the crew sees you return. And Lumpin says, "What happened? Wow, you all look like you got in a fight."
I'm actually at full health. I'm feeling great.
Yeah, Coral looks just fantastic.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sarah maybe looks a little bit out of sorts.
So, okay, I guess you need a rest. Are you taking a long rest or a short rest?
Long rest.
Okay, so you're going to take a long rest
Do
here.
they level up if they long rest here or no?
No, this is not a safe place.
But what if we flew up?
Okay, if you want to roll, we have to roll for random encounters, and I don't think that's going to count as a safe place either.
A long rest regardless. I need a long rest.
Let's do it. We'll do a long rest unless you roll a random encounter. How's that? I mean, we'll call it a safe place unless you do a random encounter.
Okay.
How's that?
Oh, shoot. This is maybe a terrible idea.
We'll call it unless, like, if we do a random encounter, it's a safe place, or unless.
If there's no random encounter, we'll call it a safe place, and you can level up.
Oh.
We get a long rest regardless, but
You get a long rest regardless, but we call it a safe place, and you can level up if there's no random encounter.
I'm willing to take
So-
that risk.
Who's rolling the random encounter? I think it's Chris's turn.
Sure. What am I rolling?
1d6.
1d6. I rolled a 6.
All right, nothing happens.
Okay, it's the 1. Okay.
So you get a long rest.
Okay, I'm gonna use my hit die too.
And Lumpin just flies the ship while you rest. You fly back down, you land the ship. You going to head back again to try to find your way to the far off one's home?
Yes. Should we just go where we were before and then track from there?
It seems like the natural thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so you make your way back into the swamp, passing again through this battleground. No sign of the Oblex this time. You follow Zartok's sense of direction, and you reach a wall of trees and thorny shrubs and vines with no clear way through them. What would you like to do?
I would like to perception check the trees and vines.
Okay, Tara starts looking around.
I look for traps.
I want to see if it's like an illusion, because I know this lady's magical. So
Okay,
that's.
make a perception check, or if you want to check for an illusion, make an investigation check.
Oh, okay. Well, can I do both?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, I got to do my -4. Sorry. Wait, no, it's gone. It's gone.
That's right, you did a long rest, so that minus 1d4 is gone.
Yay. Okay, so my perception is a 16.
Okay. You don't see any clear way through it. Is anyone else doing anything, by the way, while Tara looks around?
My investigation is a 15.
I wanted to check for traps.
Okay, so do a perception check. What are Zartok and Coral doing?
I'm going to do a perception check as well. I'm looking to see if I think casting blight on the vines. Well, maybe that's not a perception. I want to see if I think casting blight on the vines would give us a way through.
Okay.
23 on my perception.
You don't see anything. What's Zartok doing?
Zartok likes this blight idea. I'll wait and see how that goes before.
Okay, so you cast Blight, and that just kills plant matter?
I just wanted to see if it seemed like that would be effective.
It does seem to kill the plant matter, although beyond it you just see more thick foliage.
So I cast it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It works.
I mean, that's fine.
I'm sorry. What? Because maybe I'm not understanding what you're asking. You're asking if it's...
Does it seem like casting blight is going to kill enough to give us a path?
I mean, it just depends on how thick the foliage is.
Okay, I'll cast it. It's fine.
Okay. Well, you affect an area. How big an area does it affect?
Well, it's
It's
a creature
or a magical plant. Yeah, I'll just say you carve out a big area from it, but you see there's just more thick thorns and foliage beyond that.
I assume this is a magical plant.
It's not clear, but that's a good guess.
Well, it's if you target a non-magical plant that isn't a creature such as a tree or shrub, it doesn't make a saving throw. It simply withers and dies.
Yeah, so a lot of these plants they just wither and die. But again, you can see beyond them are more plants. So your spell doesn't kill all the plants in the whole world or all the plants in the area, right? It affects some kind of area.
I mean,
So
it just says a creature.
Extra
Like
thick
it's
is what
Yeah.
I'm getting.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Tara is going to try and carve through it. Physically.
Okay. All right, so Tara begins carving through it.
I'm going to turn to Zartok. Zartok, would it be prudent to just mentally reach out to the far off one and see if she just tells us how to get to her? Or do we want to be sneaky about it?
Tara's just over here sweating.
Zartok looks at Aster, then at as she's cutting away. Zartok says "Oi" now, by the way. This is a new thing. He just yells, "Oi! Lady! We're here!"
Oh, no sneakiness.
Does anything happen?
Okay. So Zartok, you begin shouting, and as you're shouting into the woods, Zartok, you notice just to the right of the party, just beyond them to a little bit, you see a gap in the foliage.
Oh, okay.
That must have been there before. It's completely obvious. And there's a trail leading straight through it.
It looks like we missed it over there.
All right.
It seems like somebody should have seen it, but nobody seemed to see it until you noticed it just now.
Strange. Okay, this way, dudes.
Tara grunts and follows.
Yep, you lead the way, Zartok.
Yep.
The trail winds back and forth with the plants blocking your view until you round a corner and it suddenly opens up to a clearing. It's surprisingly dim. The dense clouds overhead are blocking much of the sun. Nonetheless, you can easily see all your surroundings. There is a tumble-down stone cottage with a thatched roof and smoke billowing out of the chimney. Several chickens wander around the grounds, and an enormous cauldron sits over a cold fire pit. As you enter the clearing, an enormous black dog near the tree line to the east raises its head to look at you, then puts its head back down and closes its eyes. A small shed stands near the tree line to the west. The door to the cottage creaks open, and a voice from within calls out,
"Come in, my pretties. I've been expecting you."
How was that, Mike?
How was what?
This
What do you mean?
session, I feel like there was a lot of combat.
Yeah.
Some story. I feel like there was a few times, Mike, where I saw your face and you were very disappointed.
I thought I'd get one of you.
I mean,
But-
you got close.
You got real
Yeah.
close to Tara.
Yeah, I got close to knocking you unconscious. I didn't even knock you unconscious.
You knocked Zartok on that.
I knocked Zartok unconscious. but-
Zartok could have died real fast between legendary actions and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It could have been 3
Yeah.
things away.
So
And it had some cool abilities it didn't even get to use.
I now have 3 attacks.
Like what?
Like, if it hits you when you use a bonus action, then it gets to steal your bonus action.
Oh,
It gets to use
that's
it.
cool.
Whoa. And
Oh,
it didn't
man.
steal my I used the
You're out
Bardic
of range.
Inspiration. Oh,
Yeah, you're out of range when you're
that's
doing some of that
dirty.
stuff. So
If I had been unable to use my second wind and it got to use my second wind, I would
Yeah.
have definitely fallen unconscious.
But
That's
it
a
did-
dungeon
I-
master hates the party creature right there.
I don't know what you mean, but
you could have summoned the second one, I guess.
I probably don't. Hate is a strong word.
Anyway, my only cool thing with level 11 is a 3rd attack.
Which is cool.
That's a
very
pretty cool
cool
thing.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so there's a lot of hitting, especially if I action surge.
You're going to be a killing machine.
I'm hoping that I can just action surge and kill something all in one turn. That would be amazing.
It's kind of weird that
Yeah.
with like one level, you're 50% better at fighting.
Yeah. Why don't we take that day off and you can enjoy your birthday without me trying to kill you?
Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy playing D&D.
Let's
So
all celebrate Jessica's birthday.
I think it would be great. We could just have like a free day where we don't get killed by Mike. Well, at least Jessica doesn't. I guess
yeah, I
you
was
can kill
going
the
to
rest
say,
of us.
I at least have a free pass.